think
Kindle Android settings, iOS settings, TVs and our device settings, security web
so.
settings.
Either security profile or web settings. I'm not sure which.
Oh, web settings.
Probably, yeah.
And allowed origins, allowed return URLs,
There you
edit. And
so one thing to note, if you're trying to do this on a real server, most websites like this will only allow HTTP on localhost. They'll require HTTPS for anything that's not a localhost. Just
because that's the
very
future.
common. Yep.
Got to be secure.
So since we're doing this all localhost, that's fine. We can use HTTP. But
All kinds of gangsters in the world, and some of the people watching this might be gangsters. In which case, we say to you, check out our course in morality and ethics, fight for the greater common good, and don't hack us, please. Help, so we could continue providing information. All right.
all right, so let's run this again.
Go run star.go. Isn't it interesting? Like, surely there are some people who are some, you know, like all kinds of people in the world. I need to go here. Focus. Log in with Amazon.
Does it work this time? Yes.
Whoa, that's super cool. And then we've got our redirect URL somewhere up here. I'm looking for it. Encoding.
It looks like
setup,
Amazon may have redirected you further to another sub page.
and maybe they're keeping that in the background.
Yeah.
But we could do all this, copy that all, copy it, and then we could come over here and we could create a new file. And we could say temp.txt, and we could paste that in, and we could say view word wrap, and then we could do Control F, and we could say redirect, nothing.
Yeah.
URL, nothing.
So yeah, it looks like they've hidden it, but they've further redirected you somewhere.
Interesting. So I think temp.text can go away.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a great second hands-on exercise and a super enjoyable 50 minutes of my life. What was the story I was going to share? Oh, so
being banned.
being banned from Amazon. Publishers used to give professors textbooks. They just mail you textbooks in the mail, and they weren't like sending them to you to sell, but a lot of professors would sell them on Amazon, and then others would donate them. And some professors felt it was unethical to sell them because it's like the publisher wasn't intending to just send you $100, right? They're sending you a book to review. But other professors say, well, I looked at it and I'm not going to need it, so might as well sell it, let somebody else use it. And if I could get a little money, take my husband or wife out, great. And so I asked professors, because as my colleagues, ethical dilemma, I was like, what do you think? And I got different perspectives. And so a lot of people said I sell them, a lot of people said I donate them to the library. So I thought I'll donate my books to the library. So I took them to the library. And I said, I'm donating these textbooks. They said, great. I'm like, all right, will you put all these on the shelf, or what do you do, if there's redundancies? And they said, oh, we'll put some on the shelf. And if there's redundancies, we sell them on Amazon. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to sell my texts on Amazon in the future. And so when I got textbooks, I just keep them in a box. I throw them in a box, and then I wrap the box up and ship it to Amazon. But some of the textbooks had not intended for resale stamped on them. And so when those arrived, Amazon said, you shouldn't be trying to sell books that are labeled not for intended for resale. You're banned as a seller. So I can't sell stuff on Amazon to this day. I'm disappointed about it. Because every now and then I've got like CDs or a book. I'm like, I'd like to just get $4 for it. And I used to be able to ship it to Amazon. Now I can't. So if you see this, Jeff, please re-enable my account. I'm like a pretty good person. And then we were going to show that little deal for HTTP codes. And so it's going to be under redirect probably. And so redirect right here, and see other, and write header, and status codes, HTML. And so if you look at this, this page here, I have move permanently, found, 302 found, 303 see other, and then 307 temporary redirect. And I explain all those. So if you got this into a file, and then, I'll just add it into redirect codes.html. I'll add it in right here. And I'll paste it, and then we'll open this up in Reveal in Explorer and open it up in a browser. And so move permanently, if you use move permanently 301, that's going to be like, it used to be at /about, now it's at /us. And the browser will only make a request /about once, and then the browser will remember if anybody ever wants to go to /about, the browser is automatically going to redirect to /us, so it never even hits the server. And so move permanently tells the browser, this URL, always just go to this URL. So the browser never has to hit the server again to figure out where to go. 302 found used to be what people used, but there was confusion. It was supposed to only be, either get or post. And so many web browsers implement this code in a manner which violated the standard, changing the request type of the new request to get, regardless of the type employed in the original request, post. For this reason, so tells the browser the resource of the URI has been changed temporarily. The browser will redirect to the new location this time only. 302 found is a common way of performing URL redirection code. Anyhow, I think it was supposed to be just either get or post, but the update the effort changes. Anyhow, so you don't use 302 anymore because I forget the codes, but instead
there's some confusion. So 302 and 303 should be implemented the same by all the browsers, but the 303 explicitly says so in the spec.
Yeah, and so 303 uses the get verb, right? So even a post will be converted. So 303 is always get, right? And so post, see other, and then using the get method. And then 307 is same as 302, but same verb as the original. So if you wanted to redirect the post and keep the post, you'd use 307. But if you're posting and you want it to go to get, you use 303. Or if you're using get and you want to go to get, so pretty much see other is what you use most of the time, unless you're posting and you want to redirect the post. So that's why it's always see other, unless you do a move permanently. Hey, that was great.
Yep.
And then that was it, I think, for all of our stories,
Yeah.
right? We got being banned, and we got that one, and we're done with these deals.
Yeah.
And all we have to do now is close our server, Control-C, get add-a, get commit-m, and this is
Ninja 3, hands-on 2.
hands-on 02, get push,
This will be tagged 39.
get tag v039. .0, get push tag. And clear. See you in the next hands-on exercise. I'm actually feeling really good about how this is going, even if it's taken a bit of time. I think it's time well spent. I'm getting a lot out of it.
Well, the package is complex. It just is.
Yeah, because you got to figure out. It's like, you got to figure out the nuances of each site.
Yeah.
Right. Takes time.
Yep.
All right. See you in the next video.